Hi, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. Today, we're going to talk about how to start learning English from scratch. So, if you're sitting there thinking it's too hard or that you can't do it, this episode is for you.
That's right. And I'm here as the official representative of those who are just starting out. Evelyn, I have to admit, learning English feels so complicated. Where do I even begin?
Don't worry, Andrew. We'll break it down step by step. Learning English is totally possible even if you're starting from zero. Today, I'll share practical tips that you can start using right now.
Okay, but the first thing that comes to my mind is, can I really do it? It feels like only people who are naturally good at this can learn.
That's such a common doubt. But let me tell you something. Learning English isn't about talent, it's about practice. You know how kids learn to speak?
By listening and repeating, right?
Exactly. And you can do the same. The great thing about being an adult is that we already know how to learn. The secret is, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step toward getting it right.
I like that. So I don't have to worry about speaking perfectly right away?
Not at all. The important thing is to just start.
Now let me ask you this. Do I have to live abroad to really learn English? It feels like only people who do exchange programs succeed.
That's a big misconception, Andrew. You don't need to travel to create immersion. You can do it at home. Let me show you how.
How exactly?
First, change your phone and social media language to English. Then, start watching series or videos in English with subtitles if you need them. And listen to music while trying to understand the lyrics.
But won't that be hard at first?
It might feel a little challenging, but it's just a matter of practice. The more you expose yourself to English, the more it becomes part of your daily life. And no pressure.
All right, I'm getting excited. But give me an idea of how to start. Like, what should I learn first?
Great question. Start with the basics. Greetings like hello, how are you? Then learn common verbs like to be, to like, and to have. Focus on everyday words, numbers, colors, and objects around you.
Got it. And are there any apps or resources you recommend for beginners?
Course. Duolingo, Memrise, or even beginner-friendly YouTube videos are great and free options.
That's awesome. It seems way simpler than I thought. Now tell me this. How many hours a day do I need to study? I don't have a lot of time.
Don't worry, Andrew. You don't need to study for hours. In fact, it's better to study 15 to 30 minutes daily than to cram everything in once a week. Consistency is key.
So it's not about studying a lot one day and then doing nothing for a week?
Exactly. And another thing, mix it up. One day, practice reading. The next, listen to music. Another day, write some sentences.
That makes sense. That way it doesn't get boring. Evelyn, seriously, I love these tips. It feels like learning English is much simpler than I thought.
And it is. The secret is to start, expose yourself to the language, and stick to a routine. And remember, every word you learn is a step forward.
I really like that. And for those listening, let's start today, right?
That's it. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your biggest challenge in learning English. We'd love to know.
See you next time, everyone.
See you and happy studying.